What a wife wants. Oh boy, I better get out my pen and paper. This is the Joyfully Married After podcast, episode 21. This is Joyfully Married After with Heath and Tracy. I'm Heath.
And I'm Tracy.
We're joyfully married after how many years, baby?
26.
26 years, 4 kids, corporate jobs, entrepreneurs, and this podcast is our view on life through our lens.
Let's go. Oh, so it's my turn this time.
Oh, I know you're going to enjoy this topic right here today, baby.
What a wife wants. What a wife wants.
So now, is this what a wife wants or is this what Tracy wants?
I think it's pretty true.
It's a universal truth?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is. So the first thing that I think a wife wants, we're going to jump right into this.
Number one.
Is talk to me, please.
Talk to me, baby. Okay, go ahead.
So y'all, you know we did what a husband wants last episode.
Yep, we sure did. We
But
talked about what a husband wants.
we got to talk about what a wife wants.
But today,
And I want you to talk to me.
yes, you want some verbal engagement. You want to understand what's happening. You want to talk about what's on your mind.
Yeah.
You want me to talk about what's on my mind.
Yeah.
You want to pull it out of me if I'm just chilling and I'm not
Do I
really
pull
in
it
a
out of
talkative
you?
mood.
Do I really pull it out of
If
you?
you want to pull it out of me, yes, you usually do. Yes. You have a verbal forklift
Really?
inside of your body that enables you to dig out of me whatever it is that you want.
I like that. That makes me feel good, baby.
Yes, because you want me to talk to you.
So, guys, please take notes. You got to take notes on this one.
Get your pen.
Get your pen, get your paper. You got to, I think it's important to communicate.
Yes, it's very important. And, I think that we've talked before about women speaking more words just normally during the course of the day than a man does, right? And so women, everything happens in the headspace between the ears.
It really does.
It's so vital that you have to get them to a certain place. You have to make sure that they're good, that they're in order, that they're comfortable, that
we're
calm.
happy, that we're satisfied, that we don't need anything.
They need information.
I just need to know. Isn't that what I tell my kids all the time? I just need to know.
You're processing a lot of information.
And guys, since the girls have moved out, I live in a house with 3 other dudes.
So does that mean that your octaves have gone up, baby?
I think so.
Hey,
Are you serious?
what's going on?
I just think I always say that. The kids laugh at me all the time. What's going on?
Uh-huh.
That's my thing.
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes.
But I just like Heath to talk to me. I like when he's feeling a certain way. If I notice he's really quiet or hasn't really said much,
Right.
I just kind of throw it out there. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, what you thinking about?
Yep.
And that's normal. A wife wants you to communicate. So why is it that guys don't want to really? Is it just like the way society is or something? Is it just men are from Mars, women are from Venus? Like what's really behind all that?
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly there are some things around men and women that men are different in certain ways, and so guys very frequently are not as talkative as women.
Yeah.
Now, there are exceptions to all of those reasons.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And certainly, if you give me a couple cups of coffee, I can talk with the best of them. But I think that, in general, it's in a scenario where, guys are sort of like to be to themselves. I want to watch Sports Center. I want to put my feet up. I want to check out the game. I want to
But you always
read.
feel like they
I
want
want
to
to
be left
listen
alone.
to a book. I want to, whatever it is that guys are into. But typically, they are not necessarily just into talking or chit chat as might be in their headspace.
Okay.
But guys, sometimes when they get together, if they can chit chat all day about sports.
I know.
They can chit chat all day about a beautiful woman maybe, or a number of things that guys business. Oh, absolutely, guys can talk about business and politics for days and days.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes some of these subjects are not necessarily what women want to engage in.
Right.
And so what happens is the guys typically are kind of to themselves.
So is that Is that a hint that maybe we need to figure out how to talk about what you guys like to talk about?
I mean, I think certainly that helps. I mean, I think one of the things that's been awesome in our relationship is that you enjoy football.
I love football.
And so for me, as a husband who doesn't necessarily have a ton of guy friends over at the
Right.
house all the time and that kind of thing, that's always been great for me because it's like, hey, I can share this with you and we have some commonality and there's some things that we can root for together and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I do like football.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, number one is probably communicate. Communicate to me. Tell me.
Right.
Tell me how you're feeling.
Yeah. If it's connected to the household, the children,
anything.
sports, business,
Anything.
day to day.
Tell me.
Right. You
Communicate.
you got to communicate. Absolutely.
What do you think number two is?
You like to have some affection.
So being affectionate is like a lot of different ways to come up with that, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I touchy-feely?
No.
But I like what? I like you to touch me.
Sure.
But I'm not touchy-feely.
Right.
I'm not that chick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I do like to sit close to you on the sofa.
Yep,
I
yep.
like for us to hold hands when we're in the car.
You do?
I like to hold hands when we're walking.
You do?
But you don't have to be on me all the time.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, everybody has sort of their perspective of what that is, and if you want to take it to love languages, there's more acts of service and that kind of thing, and you can see that even that is affectionate for you.
It is.
Even
For
through
me, it
that,
is.
right? So if I'm putting gas in your car,
I love that. That's affectionate to me.
Yeah. If I'm turning down your bed,
So affectionate.
if I'm doing various things to which demonstrates that I'm thinking about you and that I want you to be comfortable and you know that I love you, then I think that can be in a number of that takes on a number of shapes and sizes for different people.
So I think maybe maybe we just say showing affection.
Showing affection, I like that.
I do like kisses too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tender kisses.
Yeah. So the first one is communicate. The second one is affection. What do you think the third one is?
I don't know, baby. I think.
I got it.
What's number 3 on your list, baby?
Stay honest. Stay open.
Okay.
So when I think about this, it's different from communicate, but it's the same as communicate.
Okay.
It's like another level of communication. So staying honest is if I ask you, what do you think about the boys' activity this summer? I'm going to spend $1,000.
Right.
That's not, if you're not honest about how you feel about it, that's not helpful to me.
Right, because that could create problems down the road.
Right.
Right.
So I just think it's important for men to stay honest. Stay honest about how you're feeling about the relationship. Stay honest about how you're feeling about me.
Right.
Stay honest about how you think I cook whatever meal.
Right.
Stay honest about where you want to go on the next trip. It's very important.
Yeah. Because you spend, as an example, we spend $3,000 or $4,000 on a vacation, on a family vacation or something like that, and I don't display any displeasure or discord about what happened or where we were, and you take the initiative to create a reservation for the same place. If you don't know that I thought it sucked,
right?
Now
we got an issue.
That might impact the next vacation.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Right. Because eventually that truth and honesty is gonna come to light, and so it's better to deal with those kinds of things up front. Be truthful and honest about whatever it is that's going on in your relationship, and everything will be better.
Is there such a thing as being too honest?
Let me parse my words.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
This is the Barack Obama impersonation. Well, Tracy.
No, I want the Heath impersonation.
Yeah, so I think that for me, I grew up in the South, and my mom was a Southern belle, and so she impacted me in terms of understanding how to talk with people. And so when I'm conveying ideas, typically I'm going to attempt to do it in a way where I think it's appropriate, it's not too terse, it's not too curt, and I'm delivering the information in a way where we're both understanding and on the same page about it, but I try not to deliver information in a mean way. That's my style.
But I get that that's your style. I know that's your style.
Okay.
But is there a way to be too honest? Like too upfront. I know what you're saying because I'm direct.
Yeah.
I'm very direct. I've worked on, let me say this. I've worked on my delivery.
Yeah.
When I mean no harm, no ill, it comes across that way. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is it a such thing as saying giving somebody too much honesty in a marriage? Too much honesty, is that a bad thing?
No, I think being honest in a relationship, in a marriage, is very important.
I agree.
And I think that you deliver it in the best way that you can.
Yeah.
With the understanding that the most important thing is the marriage. So from that perspective is you have to deliver the information the best way that you can so that you are being honest on your side. And then as your partner, I have to take on the responsibility to process that, to understand where it is that you're coming from, and then do what I need to do with that information to continue to improve the relationship.
Right. I like that. So let me see. I got to get my glasses for the next one.
What's the next one, baby?
Please.
What's the next one on your list?
Ready?
We're at number 4.
Yeah, I don't know what number it is.
Try to understand and respect you.
I was going to say it. Let me say it. Okay. Please try to understand me and respect me.
Okay.
Do you even know what that means?
Where you going with that, baby?
See, they don't even know what that means, y'all.
I know what it means.
Okay, what does that mean to you?
So if you're asking me, do I understand and respect you? The reason I understand and respect you is because I've had 27 years of learning you, understanding you, and growing in more respect for you.
That means you've taken the time to understand me.
Exactly.
I mean, I think so many times, especially these days in relationship, guys have a tendency just give girls a hand. Oh, she, you know what? Oh, she too difficult. Oh, she. Try to understand where all of that is coming from. Try to understand, guys. Try to understand why your wife, why your woman is acting that way.
Right.
Try to understand why she's sad today. Try to understand why she's feeling sleepy. It could be something like that, sleepy today. Just try to understand why she wants to get out of the house. Try to understand first.
Yes.
Doesn't the Bible say that?
See first to understand, then to be understood.
Yeah, do that in all you're get understanding.
Yeah, I think most people typically want to get their point across, right? So they want to be understood, they want to be heard, which is very selfish and self-centered way of thinking about it. But I think that exactly to your point, baby, if you are conveying certain things, then it's on my side to take that in and understand and process it so that I can figure out, oh, that's what's happening. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, so I don't need to just rain on your parade because you're acting a certain way.
Yeah, why you got an attitude? Why you acting like
Right.
That's not what you want to ask.
Sure.
That's not. You want to say, baby, you okay? What's going on? What's wrong? You sleepy? You hungry?
And I think
Something
actually,
bad happened at work today?
I think actually I take a completely different approach.
You do.
What I do is I look at myself first, and I want to know, and I want to process, was it something that I did or something that I could have done to make it to where you didn't have to feel that way. So that's what I always do. They say when you point the finger, it's 3 pointing back at you. So if you are coming at me or if you're just venting in general, the first thing I'm doing is I'm evaluating myself.
Okay.
That's what I do. And so one, I'm filing it away and understanding, okay, how can I deal with that better the next time? And two, I want to make it better for you. So I want you to be happy. I want you to be good in the relationship.
Now, he wasn't always like that, guys.
No. I was not. I think in a video you and I did one time, I talked about going around the corner and heading off.
Oh my God.
Whatever thing that I see that's about to bubble over. And so that's one of the things that I try to do because I enjoy peace in my house. And so to the point of this one, on this particular item, try to understand and respect you. Because I have grown to understand you so well, I can sense when there's some discord that's about to take place. And so I go over here, bust that left, and come around the corner and run interference.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
So that you don't even have to get to popping the top.
I haven't popped the top lately?
That's because I have become a master
Oh
at
my
going
God.
over here, busting the left, and coming around. So, and I do it so smoothly that you don't even know it's happening half the time.
Okay, so you got your master's degree in Tracy Turner.
No, I have a PhD, baby.
Oh
Nah, I'm
my
past
God.
mastership.
Oh my God. But the key point here, gentlemen, is that Heath has learned to understand his woman.
Right. Yes,
He's and he respects me in that.
that is correct.
I think one thing that comes to mind is
Uh-huh.
if your woman is not feeling well
Yep.
or something, you must be on your period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's disrespectful.
Sure.
That might not even be the problem.
Right. Yeah, and I think the kids have struggled with that over the years. They're beginning to get better, but I think sometimes they don't understand what it is that you do on a day-to-day basis to maintain your business from a 9-to-5 perspective, to
Right.
maintain the business that you and I are engaged in.
Right, the house.
In terms of our media company, and to
Schedules.
maintain schedules and household bills and life
Food.
in general, right? Dinner. And so when you're a child, you haven't experienced all of these things. And so when you maybe pop the top, or if you are having some discord about some particular subject matter, the kids like, Mama, and why not? You know, they may say that to themselves. There may be a little chatter. There may be a little, chatter. And so when I take up for you, they give me the side eye. You always taking up for your woman.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
Because I have come to know and understand her, and you have not.
There's nothing wrong, really. That's the first thing that everybody needs to understand. There's really nothing really wrong
Mm-hmm.
that you can't help her get through.
Right.
That's the first thing. That's the first way you want to look at it.
Mhm.
And that's where the respect comes in.
Yep.
No matter how she's feeling about that job, respect her opinion. Respect her
Mhm.
opinion about how she's feeling about what her boss said,
Mhm.
even if you disagree with it.
Right.
One of her girlfriends got her off kilter. Her mom got her off kilter. Her
Mhm.
brother got her off kilter. Her whatever it is, respect that feeling
Sure.
and understand it
Yep. And support it.
and support it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Understand. I need you to understand financial needs
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and work to meet them.
Number 5, y'all.
That's pretty clear cut. What you think?
No romance without finance.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
I'm singing a lot today, baby.
I am too. You got me singing now.
You know,
What?
it's a sidebar. It's a part of our podcast.
I don't know. I don't know if that's something we should.
You have to.
continue.
I think it shows. I think it displays our joyfulness,
Oh,
right?
I like that.
That we erupt in spontaneous songs predicated on keywords, we may say. This demonstrates the joy that we have literally been together almost 30 years. That we've been married for 28 years as of this summer.
Yep.
In June, it will be 28 years, and so
Is
the
it
point
28?
it'll be 28 in June, yeah. And so the point is that we're joyful people.
Hey.
That means that we're doing something right,
Okay.
and this podcast certainly is evidence of that.
So back to what I said.
What you said?
I said what I said.
Oh my gosh.
Understand financial needs
Mhm.
and work to meet them.
Yeah.
So not only does that mean understanding means understand how much the electric bill is.
Right.
Understand how much money it takes to gas up my car and
Mhm.
your car.
Mm-hmm.
Understand how much money you're going to need for whatever trip or event you want to attend with the boys next month.
And contribute to it.
And then
Sup-
figure out a way to contribute to that.
Support that.
Support and understand finances
Mhm.
in the relationship.
Right.
Support and understand finances in the household
Sure.
pertaining to you and yours.
Right.
Not just yours.
Right.
Not just what's going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what your wife wants.
Right.
You don't have to be a mastermind.
Mhm.
You don't have to be a guru with the numbers.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a baller. You don't have to bring home and make all the money. You don't have to make the most money. You just need to understand the finances and contribute to them.
Yep.
That is what your wife wants.
Yes. And it's okay if you are a baller. And it's okay
That was
if
great
you are
if you're a baller.
It's okay if you're type A with the bills and you handling everything and the wife
It is.
doesn't
That's
have
fine.
to.
That's fine.
All of that's fine too. We're not poo-pooing that.
No.
But the point that Tracy is making is get on the same page with the finances, y'all.
Don't ignore them. Don't forget about them. Have it be a point in your day, life, week, whatever, that you are looking at bills, understanding what the bill is, handling the bill. Also, paying a bill, doing something like that. Have that be a part of your routine because that's going to ease some tension that's just naturally there with your woman.
Right.
There's a security aspect to women.
Yep.
And if I understand that my man understands I need lights on, my man understands I need a roof over my head.
Don't forget the hot water.
I love hot water. Do y'all pray when you're in the shower? I pray when I'm in the shower. And that water is like coming down all over me. And it just feels so good. And the shower is like steaming up. I pray.
It's hard.
I am so grateful when that happens.
It's hard if that water not hot.
It's rough. It's rough. I think I had a cold shower the other night because something was going on with the water, by the way.
Too many people in the house that had a shower.
I think everybody was taking a shower at the same time or something.
Probably washing clothes.
Oh, maybe.
Who
But
knows?
no, we don't wash on hot. But anyway, I
wash on hot,
digress.
babe. I wash on hot.
But when I'm in
sometimes.
the shower and that water is hot, it's a beautiful thing. Or it's a cold morning and I get in my car.
Right.
And the tank is full.
Yes. Don't forget the heated seats.
Oh, well, everybody doesn't have heated
That's right,
seats,
but we blessed to have heated seats.
Okay, that's fine. But
Yeah.
that
In
came
our
with
motor
the car.
vehicle.
That came with the car. And it's a beautiful thing when you go to out to eat and you get whatever you want
Yep.
and they bring the check
Mhm.
and you whip out the card and it goes through.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
These are all good things, guys. This is what your woman wants.
Understanding the financial needs and working to support them.
Or even she gets up and goes to the bathroom, comes back, and you're like, baby, you ready? I paid the bill. That's some good stuff right there. I ain't even see the bill. That's pretty much how we operate. I'll ask later because I'm nosy like that.
Boom.
But for the most part, by the time I come back, the bill is paid. I ain't even got to deal. If something went wrong with it, I don't even know it. And don't care.
What's the last one on your list, baby?
Oh, this
Nu-
is a good one. If you
Number
don't have
s-
kids,
Number 6.
if you don't have kids, I'm gonna replace it with dog, parakeet, fish, whatever.
She said parakeet.
People have cockatoos, and I saw the cutest cockatoo the other day.
Yeah,
he
I
was
saw it.
dancing. Did you see him? He was like playing with his toys and everything. Did you see him? Oh my gosh! What was it? He had a name.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Was it Henry the cockatoo?
It might have
This bird had a toy chest.
been.
And he was flipping stuff out his toy, and he was looking in the mirror
Uh-huh.
and flipping his feathers up and dancing. I was like, this bird is a happy bird.
Right.
Daddy taking care of that bird.
Right.
If you have kids,
Uh-huh.
help with the children.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife
Yep.
wants you to help with the baby.
Support the kids and the family.
Your wife wants you to help guide her younger brother who needs guidance.
Okay.
Your wife wants you to help support her in her family, her children, her pets, whatever it is. She needs a partner. If she ain't need a partner, she don't need you. If she could do it all by herself, guess what, guys? She doesn't need you.
Truth.
My mother moved in with us recently. My husband is king of this household,
Yep.
and he acts like it because my mother is treated like Queen Mother.
Yep.
Because a king takes care of everybody.
That's right.
He got up and made breakfast this morning. Made breakfast for my mom too.
Yep.
She has a broken foot and she's unable to move, so it's imperative that we have to make sure she has everything. And I just think it's great that he does that.
Right.
He does that. It's included.
Right.
Your wife wants that.
Right. It comes with the price of admission.
the boys need a talking to because of such and such and such and such.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Right.
I don't want to talk to these boys towering over me, talking about something I don't want to talk about.
They're getting kind of long.
It's weird. They look at me like, yeah, mom, whatever. I need a man
Right.
to handle that business.
Yep.
That's what your wife wants you to do. And if you sitting there, guys, and you're like, well, my wife does it and she does, that's because you're not doing it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now.
Ooh.
If your wife is handling the bills, if your wife is handling the kids, the dog, the parakeet, the fish, it's because you are not.
Ooh, quiet in this Presbyterian church.
But if she could close her eyes and snap her fingers,
right,
that's what she would want.
there you go.
And that's what a wife wants, guys.
Truth bomb. Thanks again for listening today, folks. If you liked any of what you heard, please like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast. Tell a friend, too. You can engage us at heathentracy.com for all the goings on in our world. Queen Tracy, speak to the people.
Bye, loves.